Hi, okay, so I was up in Glasgow yesterday having some good times with some good friends. It was generally fun, it was great. And then on the train home, I was very much in need to relieve myself. It happens to all of us, and that was just when it decided to happen to me. I'd never actually gone to the toilet on a train before. I don't really like it, the idea of it. I didn't really have a reason for it before. Now I do, but at the time it was just something I didn't want to do, but I really needed, so I had to go. And got to the door, and I couldn't find out how to open it because I tried to pull the door open with the little handle niche type thing, and it didn't open. Like, maybe if I pulled harder it would have opened, but like, it shouldn't be that hard. And there was a button that said open/close, so I pressed it, and 2 seconds later, why the delay I don't know, it opened very slowly. I got in and found there was a button to close it as well, and then a button to lock it. Why with all the electronics, really? But that didn't matter too much. The first thing I noticed when I got in there, as I began my adventure, was that there was a mirror right in front of me. Now, this camera, you can probably tell this camera isn't too far away from my face. The mirror was closer, and while it wasn't full height for a person, it was full height for a person sitting down. So you could actually see all of yourself right in front of you. And I'm the kind of person who tends to do that thing, the business or whatever you want to call it, well, like vacantly staring off ahead of myself, just let my mind wander. But there's a mirror there. Like, I don't want to see myself doing that. Why is there a mirror there? What possible use could it be to be able to see yourself do that? Who would want to see themselves do that? It really freaked me out a bit. Seriously, I did not know where to look. Like, eventually I discovered I could look at the floor. But still, that wasn't comfortable because I don't look at the floor when I do that. I look ahead of myself. Yeah, I stood up and I thought, right, I'll flush it now. So where is the flush mechanism? There wasn't one on the side. There wasn't one on the wall above it. There wasn't one, and on the wall next to it, there was a sort of a button looking sort of thing on the handle that someone was obviously meant to use if they were having a bit of trouble like standing on a moving train. But that wasn't a button, it was just a rubber handle. It was just basically, I just took a chance and it didn't work, it didn't pan out well. But like, I thought, okay, I'll cross this bridge once I've washed my hands. So I put my hands, like there were 3 wee signs. There was soap, water, hand dryer, and they were all in the one bit. So I kind of figured, since there wasn't a tap visible, that it was one of these motion detecting water shooter things. I put my hand under, got my hands wet, pushed the little lever for the soap, got that, and then I went to dry my hands. Nothing happened. And I wiggled my hands around for a while, and because it was obviously just another motion sensor, and nothing happened. I looked under and found that the hand dryer was markedly to the left of where it was marked to have been. Like, someone of my height is never going to see that unless they really stoop down and look under it. And I didn't think that was necessary. I don't see why I should have to stoop down and look under it to see that it's not where they told me it was. Dry. Pretty pathetic hand dryer at that, although that's irrelevant, but still, what? I really, like, you're on a moving train, you're standing there, and it's like, whoa, kind of way. It's not exactly easy to maintain your balance a lot of the time. And they've got this really slow hand dryer. All you want to do is get it done fast and get back to your seat. But no, they give you this pathetically weak hand dryer. Ugh. Then I'm done that, finally. I eventually just resorted to using the toilet paper to dry my hands because there were no like hand towels, and this dryer was doing my nothing. And when I'd entered, the toilet seat was up, and I'm not normally one to leave it up. But because it was up on a catch as well, it didn't occur to me to put it down, because I just thought, well, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to always be up for some reason, so I was going to leave it. But then I thought, but I haven't flushed yet and I can't find it. It's because I was taking so long about doing this, I just thought, okay, I'll occupy a few seconds trying to work out where this is by putting the toilet seat down. And lo and behold, there it was, behind the raised toilet seat. What is that all about? Why? First of all, right, why is it behind there? Because obviously I had trouble seeing it. You can't see it. If the toilet seat's up, you can't see it. And if you're the kind of person who would leave the toilet seat up, and there are a lot of people like that, then you're never gonna find it, because it's never gonna occur to you to lower the toilet seat, because it's not your habit to do so. So you're never ever ever gonna see where it is. But second of all, why is it that when I came in there was nothing in the toilet, and yet the seat was up? Obviously someone has done the toilet and put the seat down to flush it, and then put the seat back up again. Why? Why? I can understand the laziness of leaving it up, but why go to the effort of putting it up when you're leaving after you've had to lower it to flush it? Really? Is anybody really that OCD? They must leave the toilet seat up all the time, no matter what. Ah. But really, all those little things, especially the mirror. What is up, ScotRail? Seriously, get a grip. And I can understand if you say the exact same thing to me, because I do realise I'm ranting over absolutely nothing important. Nevertheless, it really confused and irritated me, and I do not enjoy a toilet which confuses and irritates me. Good day.